Thank you, Anusha. I expect to pronounce good your name, Anusha Majidi.
Anusha Majidi.
Okay.
Pero en inglés, en español está Majidi.
Majidi, okay. How do you prefer, Majidi or
Majidi?
Okay. So, the aim of this interview is for knowing better your history and why did you have to left your country when the Taliban get to the power there in Afghanistan. And we would like to know how your life has changed since the Taliban occupied, the government and the power in the 2021. So if you want to speak us about that could be great.
Okay.
So how did you feel when Kabul was turned with the government, with Taliban government? So the first question is, how did you feel when the Taliban got to Kabul and they make their government?
Actually, whenever I was in Afghanistan on 15th of August, I was working as a legal specialist in an office in an NGO to help women and girls who graduated from faculty, and I worked to jobs to find them jobs, and my life was very good, and I was satisfied my life in Afghanistan as a working woman. But whenever Taliban came to Kabul, entered Kabul on 15th of August, it was a terrible moment that we aware they're entering in Kabul, and we was worried, and it was horrible. Whenever I just thinking about that moment, because we had a bad image of Taliban. Whenever we heard from Taliban, they killed pupils, they killed civilians, and also they had bomb attacks and these things. So I thought that our life is being end on that time, especially me as a working woman with foreign countries. I thought that my life is in danger, and my life and my family's. I just thought about my 4-year-old son, that how would be his future. And also, I didn't know that tomorrow that on that date tomorrow we will be alive or not, because we just knew that they will come and take revenge of these people who worked against them before. So it was a very bad moment for me. And also, whenever I find some calls from my colleagues, from my friends, they also was they also afraid of Taliban, and everyone just thinking how should we do and what would be our next day whenever Taliban came.
How is the actual situation of the women there in Afghanistan? Because we only know about the news that we have here in Europe, but we don't really know how is the real situation, the day Afghan woman has to go by.
Right now. Taliban bans all girls, all women in their homes. No woman can go outside. All the girls don't allow to go to school, don't allow to go to university. Even they don't allow to go to work in governmental offices, and they must whenever they go outside, they must cover themselves by hijab, And whenever some girls or a girl just don't wear their mask, they arrest by the Taliban and they punish by them. So the life women and girls in Afghanistan is very in a bad situation. It's terrible. All the days I received calls. I am receiving calls and messages from women in Afghanistan that they are hopeless. They are saying me that we just breathe, just this, and this is like we are dying every day by day, because even the women who worked before the Taliban, their lives are in danger. Some of them killed and punished secretly. No one talk about this, and all the people are afraid of Taliban, and no one speak out. And sometimes I hear from some of my friends that the women who worked before the Taliban with governmental offices or by foreigner countries, they are killing by them secretly, and no one speak out. People are they are very, very poor because no one work. Even the men who worked before the Taliban in governmental offices, they are jobless at home, especially judges, prosecutors, and lawyers, and who work in ministries. They are jobless at their homes, and no one work. So their economic situations are very, very bad. Sometimes the women and all women and men sells their bodies, for example, kidneys. Sells their kidneys in order to eat something, and also the girls who are underage. Their life situation is very, very bad because some of them are selling by their family members just because to have something for eat. And underage marriage is in a high level in Afghanistan, and also women who arrest in some crimes that there is no evidence, just they punished by Taliban. And also whenever I just talking about them, I feel very, very bad, and it's generally women's and girls' life in Afghanistan is in a terrible way. Yeah.
How did you manage to go out to Afghanistan?
On 15th of August, whenever Taliban came, I was hopeless. But it was about 25 of August 2021 that I received a call. I received a call from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Spain. And a girl was called me, and she told me that I received a list of Afghan women who worked with foreign countries or in legal areas, especially because I worked in legal area. You are under protection of Spain government, and we want to evacuate you. And that was a very good moment in my whole life, because I thought that we will be alive, and especially my kids, my son. He was just 4 years, and my boss that I worked on in an NGO, she sent all our colleagues lists to an European country, to an European organization to help us to leave country. So it was 14 lawyers organizations. I'm really thankful of the director of 14 lawyers. His name was Ignacio Rodriguez, and also his team, Maria Jose and Katerina Meller, and some of them. They contacted me day by day, and they told me that we are trying to help you. Actually, on 25th of, I received a letter that wrote it that I should go to Kabul airport to leave the country. But on that time, I couldn't reach out to the Kabul airport because it was very crowded. And after 2 months, I was succeed to leave my country and go in a camp in Abu Dhabi. I was 7 months, almost 7 months in Abu Dhabi with my family. Then we came to Spain.
And did you expect to receive that call of Spain?
I couldn't hear you.
Did you expect to receive that call from Spain?
No, actually, I didn't expect it. Even whenever we left Afghanistan, I didn't know where I'm going. I received the letter from Spain, but the persons that were in contact with me, they told me that maybe you should be in the list of people who go to Spain. Maybe you should go to the list of people who go to Brazil or other European country. Even I didn't know. Just I left Afghanistan because I thought that whenever I stay in Afghanistan, my life and my family life will be in danger, and we will be killed with them.
Do you think is there any opportunity of any country of the world to help Afghanistan to change the situation, to change the Taliban government situation? Do you think this will change in the future, or would you have any help from I don't know, an European country?
You mean European country or
a country?
Country.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before it's the second round that Taliban came to Afghanistan. The first one that Taliban came to Afghanistan, and they were about 5 years. But American attacked in Afghanistan on Taliban, and some of them killed and some of them arrested by Taliban, and finally America helped Afghan people, Afghan government to stand, and Taliban left. And I think, yes, American can do this, even if America didn't want it. I think Taliban couldn't come to be success, and were not able to come to Afghanistan and make their government. It's impossible for them because they didn't have enough equipment to
preparation, knowledge.
Yeah, and also they are not educated people. They came from the mountain. And even they don't too much equipped to win a country and to stop a government, but by all their equipments, by all their war equipments. I'm not familiar with the equipments of war, like gun or other things. So it's possible for Taliban to come Afghanistan without any support. I think they are supporting right now also, and also if American don't want to
participate.
If America wants to stop Taliban, sure, they will do this, and they can.
The men that they are in Afghanistan, do you think they have a similar ideology as the Taliban or not?
Yeah. Actually, no. Some people of Afghanistan, because they are not educated, they are poor, they don't have facilities. So they are accepting, they are going to accept their rules, and they don't speak out. But lots of Afghan people, especially women, and also the educated people of Afghanistan, they are not agree with Taliban ideas, and they don't accept them just because of fear and because of their families, that maybe they arrested, maybe they killed by Taliban. They just accept their rules because they don't have way to get out of country. So they are living there, but they don't accept their ideas.
How do you think is going to be the future of the people that is living right now in Afghanistan? Because when the Taliban came to the power, there is a very big economical crisis. The people can't work, and there is like not a social development. Also in education, what do you think would it be the future of the country if the Taliban stays in power for a long-term time?
Just think, whenever 15% of society, as a community or a country, are not educated, and the others, the boys that are going to university or go to school, the situation of schools and universities are not good even for men. They can't.
Did your husband manage to come to Spain?
My husband, she was a doctor. Actually, doctor's life is normal in Afghanistan, even right now, because even Taliban needs for doctors. But because of my life, he was agree and decided to leave the country just because of my life and my son. And also, even whenever Taliban knew that I worked with foreign countries in American projects, and always I was against of their ideas. So directly or indirectly, it affects on my husband's life also. Whenever Afghan guests were not able to continue their education in Afghanistan, the 15% of country will not be educated, and the others also, there is no opportunities to have a good education in Afghanistan because of the economic situation. So I think if the Taliban continue like this, for 5 or 7 or even 10 years later, if we take Afghanistan, it will be not a developed country, and it will be like a dark, everything will be like a dark place, because there is no educated people there. The people will be not able to work. So their economic situation will be in a loss level, and whenever I think about this, the Afghan people life will be not will be in a low level around all countries, and every day the educated people, even who educated before, they are trying to get out of country, and some of them are killing by Taliban government. I think there will be no educated person in Afghanistan remaining in this country. So imagine a country without educated peoples, without educated women. So the next generation will be all uneducated, I think, because whenever a mother, an uneducated mother, take care of their kids, so it will be affect directly to their kids' life also, who are taken care of by uneducated mother. So I think it will be in a low level Afghanistan, and it affects on developing of Afghanistan in a very bad level.
Thank you for your generosity and for sharing with us your answers and your experience.
Is not a problem. I hope I can help you for making this video.
Sure, we will stay in touch if it was for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And bye.